Hey everybody, this is Jokage13 and today I'm going to be continuing my video series, What If Hinata Joined Team 7 Part 2. Now before I continue where I left off in the last video, I wanted to address why Hinata replaced Sasuke within the time period of Shippuden instead of within the original canon. Now the reason why I didn't have Hinata replace Sakura at the start of the Team 7 formation is because of how the teams are originally formed. As stated within the original canon, teams are formed based off of test scores, and how it worked within the Naruto Team 7 formation was that Naruto had the lowest grades and the lowest ninja ability, whereas Sasuke had the highest ninja ability, and whereas Sakura had the highest intellectual test scores. So they balanced each other out as a team, which is why they were formed to begin with. Having Hinata join around that time wouldn't make sense with how teams are chosen. However, having Hinata join Team 7 at the very start of Shippuden not only helps out her relationship with Naruto, but also helps Team 7 as a whole. When Sasuke left, he didn't just leave his friends behind, but he left a huge hole within the Team 7 formation. He was a specialist within taijutsu and sensory abilities, so when he left, the team had a huge void to fill. Hinata would have been a perfect fit to fill this void because she herself specializes in taijutsu and she has great sensory abilities because of her Byakugan. Because of that, she can easily fit in within the Team 7 formation. This change doesn't just make narrative sense, but it also makes sense within the canon itself of Naruto. With that said, let's jump right back into the story. As seen within the original story, Naruto and crew make it to the Sand Village and Sakura saves Kankuro from dying of poison. From here we have the introduction of Elder Chiyo, who decides to join the team in their search for Gaara. So for the most part, the search goes as it does within the anime. However, I will make one small change, and that comes with the introduction of Kisame and Itachi when Naruto's team came face to face with them. So the fight with Itachi will pretty much go the same way as it does within the original anime. However, I'm going to make big changes with the Kisame fight. Guy Sensei charges in right at Kisame but is caught within the water prison jutsu. This leaves Neji, Rock Lee, and Tenten to fight Kisame all on their own. Neji charges in from the front using his gentle fist to try to take down Kisame. Rock Lee then uses his superior speed and agility to charge in from behind Kisame to flank him. Meanwhile, Tenten busts out her scrolls and prepares a ninjutsu attack. Thinking quickly, Kisame uses his superior strength to push Neji away. Kisame then turns his attention to Rock Lee by blocking his attack before Lee can catch him. Thinking quickly, Rock Lee regroups with Neji to rethink their attack. Using his Byakugan, Neji deduces that Kisame uses his sword to absorb chakra. Neji relays this information to Rock Lee and tells them that they must be careful in their next attack. Rock Lee then smiles and tells Neji that he has an idea. Neji looks concerned, but Rock Lee assures him that he knows what he is doing. Rock Lee removes his weights and tells Neji to wait for an opening. Rock Lee swears to himself that he won't let Kisame harm Guy Sensei and charges straight for him. Kisame takes a defensive stance to protect himself, waiting for Rock Lee's attack. Kisame initially blocks Rock Lee's attacks and tries to absorb his chakra, thinking that this is a chakra-based attack, but then realizes that Lee is attacking him strictly with taijutsu, meaning there's nothing for him to absorb. Kisame begins to panic and tries to rethink his attack, but it's too late! Rock Lee manages to land a clean blow straight to Kisame's jaw, staggering the Akatsuki member. Rock Lee nods to Neji, letting him know that now is the time to attack. Neji then comes in with his gentle fist attack. Kisame does manage to block the attack, but the force of the attack still sends him hurling back into a nearby rock formation. Kisame staggers back up to his feet, ready to counterattack, but is then caught off guard by one thing he forgot about. From above, Tenten comes flying down with her giant iron ball and squashes Kisame. The fight is over. Kisame is defeated by Team Guy. Now before you say anything, yes, I understand, that did escalate quickly, but you must realize one important fact. Team Guy deserved better in Shippuden, and I will stand on that soapbox forever. Now that I got that out of my system, I can now bring things back to where they were. It is of course revealed that the Kisame that Team Guy was fighting is of course a clone, and that Kisame and Itachi were simply using clones of themselves to slow down the other teams so that the Akatsuki can finish their ritual on Gaara. Naruto and the others are beyond frustrated at this point, but continue on in their attempts to save Gaara. They manage to make their way to the Akatsuki lair but see that the door is sealed shut. Team Guy then goes off to unleash the seals so that Naruto and the rest can get inside. They are successful, and Naruto and his crew see that Sasori and Deidara are there waiting for them. Deidara takes Gaara's body and flies away. Kakashi and Naruto see this and chase after him. Meanwhile, Chiyo stays behind to face Sasori, but she's not just fighting alongside Sakura, she is also fighting beside Hinata. As within the original show, fighting Sasori is terrifying. Both his poisons and puppets prove to be challenging and terrifying. However, Hinata proves invaluable in this fight. Using her Gentle Fist ability, she's able to cut the chakra cords of the other puppets. The amount of puppets Sasori controls now minimized, Sakura and Chiyo are able to put up a much better fight. Sasori, however, proves himself to be extremely crafty and adaptable in these circumstances. Using the remaining puppets he has, along with the third Kazekage puppet he has, he charges all three women, looking to destroy them. It is in this moment that Hinata reveals her secret technique. In this moment, we then cut back to a flashback of Hinata training with Neji. In the 3 years that Naruto was gone, Hinata trained tirelessly with Neji, trying to improve as a ninja. Neji would teach her all of the sacred techniques that the Hyuga clan held dear, stating that if his cousin was to marry Naruto, he would make her a bride worthy of the 6 Hokage. Hinata would often blush at Neji's remarks, but was always comforted by his words, and grew in confidence. In this moment, all things around Hinata go quiet. She is focused on the task at hand and knows what she must do. Hinata tells Elder Chiyo and Sakura to take cover and that she will handle this. The two look concerned that Hinata could get herself killed by trying to face Sasori, but she assures them that she knows what she is doing. The two relent and take cover, and it is in this moment that we see Hinata begin to spin around. The spinning starts off slow, but begins to pick up momentum. With every rotation, it goes faster and faster and faster and faster. And before Sasori can even strike Hinata or the others, Hinata is able to unleash the rotation. This sends Sasori and his puppets flying back, completely destroyed. Hinata stands for a moment in victory, but then falls to her knees in exhaustion. It seems that the 3 Kunoichi have finally done it. But before they could celebrate, Sasori began to reassemble himself back together. Sasori then charges in to finish the job, but before he can kill either Chiyo, Hinata, or Sakura, he is then stabbed by his own father and mother puppets. Seemingly, it was all thanks to Elder Chiyo's quick work. Sasori then reveals to Sakura that he has a contact within the lair of Orochimaru, and that he was planning on meeting that contact within the next few days at the Tenchi Bridge. Once Sasori gives away this information, he finally dies. Even though Sakura is drained of all energy, she still stands with a new focused look, realizing that she now has a lead to finally find Sasuke. And that's where we're going to be ending the video today. If you like this video, please click the like button, and please subscribe to the channel and hit the notifications bell so you can be notified for when I post part 3. Thank you all very much for listening, and as always, have a wonderful day.